up, y'all? Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. I have nothing exciting. I rode my bike again, and I made it up the hill, so it wasn't a fluke. Yesterday, or whenever day, but what was that, Monday I rode it, and I was like, I made it up the hill, but it was really nice outside. The wind was breezing that day, and I'm like, maybe it's not that cold. But no, today it was warmer, and I made it up the hill again, so I'm feeling like Rocky once again. Did that. I got bit on my arm by something. Looks like vampire bites, but I don't know. I'm trying to make it out of mosquito season without contracting anything crazy. But yeah, I did that. Chopped it up with my mom a little bit. She was trying to find some movie on Tubi. That lady loves her some Tubi. And, yeah, man, I was bored today. I ain't gonna lie. I spiraled, curled my hair with some flexi rods because I just was like, I got a lot of time on my hands right now, and I'm getting bored. My husband's like, just chill. I mean, I work and stuff, but I've always had 2 gigs, and I don't for once in my life, and I'm kind of getting a little bored. I mean, I got y'all to talk to, but I can only talk and listen to myself talk so much till I get a little bored, but we'll see. I'm just out here chilling. Other than that, that's really it. I watched another episode of Aaron Hernandez's thing. Watched him hook up with a guy in the library. I guess this is what the whole series is going to be about, Aaron Hernandez being in a closet. And what is Ryan Murphy trying to say? That those guys in the closet are violent? I mean, there's a stereotype of that. I don't know if that's something you want to put out, but watch that. I've been watching Van Helsing, the vampire/zombie show. And I saw that Love is Blind is coming back October 2nd. I don't even know why that show still comes on. They have, barely had any successful couples, but they keep pumping it out. So we'll see what debauchery they get into this season. Other than that, I watched Tell Me Lies. That's a good one on Hulu. Everybody on there is, I always say toxic, but they are very toxic. But yeah. Other than that, y'all, that's it, y'all. It's Wednesday. We're getting close to the weekend, the week ending, and we'll see what's up for the weekend. Right now, I'm with no plans or promises. But let's go ahead and get in this news. So President Biden told Americans on Wednesday that he's not going away after leaving the Oval Office in January, saying he plans to continue his foreign and domestic policy work. What is EEE? Look, I talk about mosquitoes, and look, the algorithm, and y'all know, conspiracy. Anyway, the mosquito-borne virus that killed a New Hampshire man explained. Wonderful. Mysterious 18th century diamond necklace linked to Marie Antoinette's demise could sell for over $2 million. Interesting. Man accused of selling fake pills throughout the U.S. running an operation out of a garage turned lab in Connecticut. He was being brave because whoever he was selling them to, I'm surprised they didn't come back and get him. Let's see, in underground boiler rooms across Ghana, Yahoo boys pose as women on dating sites targeting lonely older men and swindling them for millions. Yahoo boys. Travis Mullis was put to sleep on Tuesday evening for unaliving his 3-month-old son more than 16 years ago. In Texas, they getting these penalties underway, y'all. Hurricane Helene continued to gain strength Wednesday as it entered the Gulf of Mexico on a path toward the Big Bend area of Florida's Gulf Coast. Whoa! New York City Mayor Adams has been indicted following a federal investigation. Yikes. That ain't good. That ain't good. The U.S. Treasury Department on Tuesday said it sanctioned 2 Mexican businesses and an ice cream chain and a local pharmacy for allegedly using proceeds of fentanyl trafficking to finance an operation tied to the Sinaloa cartel. It's the ice cream man. That's what that means in the hood. Meet Pesto the penguin, Australia's nearly 50-pound baby penguin, capturing hearts worldwide with its hefty fluff. Alex Jones' InfoWars media business can be auctioned off starting next month, so the far-right conspiracy theorists can make payments to the families of the victims of the 2012 Sandy Hook unaliving as part of his $1.5 billion settlement. I don't think InfoWars is worth that much, but sell it all. Judge approves a $600 million settlement for the residents near fiery Ohio train derailment. Will the residents see the money? Senators unanimously pass a resolution to hold Ralph De La Torre, the CEO of Troubled Hospital Operator Steward Healthcare, in criminal contempt of Congress on Wednesday. It is Thursday, ain't it? For me. Coastal communities in Hurricane Helene's path are bracing for life-threatening storms. I seen a house fall down the other day that was on that water. There's a child care crisis in the U.S. and it needs to be solved, obviously. A suspect in custody after an explosion at a Santa Maria, California courthouse injured several people. Investigators say the device was improvised explosive IED, and officials are increasing patrols at nearby courthouses. One person was unalive when a gunman hijacked a city bus in Los Angeles and led officers on an hour-long police chase. Authorities said officers used spike strips to stop the bus before a SWAT team stormed the vehicle. They're going crazy in LA today and Cali. CBS News polls find a tight race in Georgia where Trump has a 2-point edge over Kamala. Trump claims Harris is responsible for a controversial shoplifting law, but he overstates her role. The Senate approves a stopgap measure to keep the government funded until December 20th, sending it to President Biden. Ukrainian President Zelensky calls for NATO allies to support his request to use long-range missiles in his war with Russia. The remains of a Vietnam pilot who was identified a half-century after his plane vanished, Defense POW MIA accounting agency announced Wednesday in a statement. California may be blue, but the oil and gas industry has deep pockets in the state. A U.S. Secret Service agent has been placed on administrative leave as the agency investigates an alleged instance of sexual misconduct against an aide who works for Vice President Kamala Harris. Meta's AI-powered chatbot spoke to CEO Mark Zuckerberg in a voice familiar to fans of American actress, comedian, and rapper Awkwafina in the demo of the enhanced AI tool on Wednesday. I have no clue who Awkwafina is. Some Americans could see lower federal income taxes in 2025 due to an annual bracket adjustment by the IRS. On the downside, this really could be more modest than more over the past 2 years. Newly released videos show octopuses hunting alongside fish in the Red Sea and even punching some of them. Can't we all just get along in the deep blue sea? Yeah, those were the 3 houses that collapsed in the sea in North Carolina. Y'all gotta be brave to put your houses in the sea. It looks cool, but every creek I'd be thinking the thing gonna fall down. The Kentucky sheriff of small Appalachian County, who is accused of walking into the judge's chamber and unaliving him, pleaded not guilty. Well, they got you doing it on video, man. Alright, y'all. Yeah, this was crazy. This man came face to face with a black bear in his garage. Immediately went into defense mode to scare it off. He kept his cool while clapping at the bear, which lunged at him and eventually found safety in his car from the bear and its cub. Heck no, man. That bear would have took me out. I would have tripped down the thing, rolled over. Yeah, the bear would have did it. Alright, I did like some things on here today, so let's get into it.
U.S. Forest Service firefighters charge their cell phones in the wilderness where there is no power. This trick will work on Apple or Android. You'll need a ballpoint pen, a 9-volt battery, a 12-volt adapter, and a power cord. Pull the top cap off the pen, and inside you're going to retrieve the small metal spring. Rip off a small piece of tape and have that ready. Take your 12-volt adapter, PowerPoint adapter. You're going to touch this point onto the positive or the small side of a 9-volt battery. It's vital that the pen spring makes contact with the negative of the outside pin of the 12-volt adapter. Tape in place. Now plug in your cell phone, and you will be charging.
I mean, this all sounds good, but I'll need to have all those things on me. So I might as well just bring a freaking wireless charger. Some of this stuff can't be made up, but it really does happen. This is forcing your fat friends to exercise.
You got friends fuck you, so you don't want to feel somebody, man. That's bullshit. What bullshit? You get your big ass on and come on walk. Man, I know my fucking feeling, man. God damn. What's wrong? Man, I can't, man. Yes, you can. This shit on the pile. You're right there in that room, man. For real good. I'm telling you, man. You say you're very locked, though. Don't be scared to out there fucking walk, man. Man, I'm not gonna be scared. Man, this nigga down, man. This nigga ain't you got your wallet on your cup? Move your memory on your right. Yeah, I can't. Hey, you got your wallet on you? You got any money in there, I'm gone.
Listen, y'all laughing, but if he get on that ground, y'all ain't gonna be able to pick him up. So, if the man say it's back gone, it's back gone. Why y'all trying to force the man to do that? That's not nice. Alright, let's see what Tennessee got going on. Yeah, we talked about old Eric Adams. Eric, I hope you ain't a part of that Diddy stuff. Something strange is going on in New York. Richard Simmons' housekeeper asked Judge to appoint her co-trustee. His brother misled me while I was grieving. Jenna Dewan and Channing Tatum settled their divorce after 6 years. Channing, he dating Zoe. I thought they were engaged. JoJo got a new girlfriend. Tekashi 6ix9ine gets in a heated exchange outside of a Miami club. He always getting into it with somebody. That dude literally can't go nowhere. Macklemore is dropped as Vegas Festival headliner after F America chant. That's not shocking. John Gosling says he's ready to say his piece after being gagged by Kate. Barack Obama and an armed man strode up to his SUV with Secret Service nearby. Secret Service is really lacking on the job. Roseanne Barr, democracy is about whoever shouts loudest, screams conspiracy at Tucker Carlson's live shows. What an interesting show that would be. Cardi B is dripping in gold at Paris Fashion Week. Cardi and Offset got some drama going on today, honey, but we'll read about that in a minute. Diddy's lawyer says Costco explains why feds found $1,000 baby bottles. I don't know. It was a lot. Let's see what else. 50 Cent, forget baby oil, is Diddy oil now. 50 Cent don't have no sense. Disneyland arrests far from happy mother escorted out in cuffs as her crying kids hang on. Oh, Lord. Mandy Moore is having her baby number 3. She married the man and this is up. Suge Knight says Diddy's not safe in jail, and he was saying how nobody's speaking up for him, yada yada. I had a video on it, but now today I'll let you say something, then I'll be like, I don't want to hear that anymore. Issa Rae says she's never worked with Amanda Seales again for publicly talking ish. Amanda's talented, but I don't know. She's not one of them people. She's not a people person. She's one of them outspoken women that kind of takes a special person to be friends with. I'm not talking about Travis Kelce. He done got on my nerves. Robert Kraft spent $120,000 on Tom Brady's signed rookie card. Where does that stuff go to? Charity? Ellen DeGeneres called me mean. I don't care. Proud of who she's become after her controversy. I probably won't be watching Ellen stand up. Nothing against her, but I never thought she was that funny. Alright, let's see what else we got here, y'all. Eric Adams releases a statement and said the charges were completely false and based on lies. What are the people saying? Somebody said this season of Power is crazy. They say this is a big rich town. 2024 has been a decade long. Just a reminder that Jesus is real. He's not ignoring you. He's working it out. John 15:17. My Father's always at work this very day, and I too am working. Amen. 2024 not playing with nobody. You either getting sued or going to prison. New York stands with you. I have no idea who this guy is. I'm from Cleveland. Somebody said, meanwhile, Trump walking free. Let's see what else we got. 21-year-old Michigan State football player left raising his 5 siblings after his mother passing of cancer. I hope he catches a break. I hope that young man makes it somewhere. I'm not even going to say the league, but somewhere where he can pay for all that. Carl Anthony and Jordan Woods purchased him a $14 million home. Is marriage next? Alright, let's see what else we got, y'all. So Offset comments on Cardi B's Instagram Live. He said, "You F's with a baby inside. Tell the truth." And she said, and I did. So she's saying she has sex while she's pregnant. Somebody said, "Dang, he should change his name to Upset." Oh, he hurt, man. Y'all can't handle it when a woman pulls a you on you. Good for her. You expect her to stay at home sad and pregnant. I hope it was good, too. Wow. Men can never take the same hurt they dish out like that. Men don't want you denting their baby's head up with another dude. Somebody said, "You can't cheat on her 57 times and give a F now, sir." So Cardi B's next album gonna be something else, y'all. A law firm that helped G Herbo avoid 20 years in prison sues him for $237,000 for unpaid fees. G Herbo, you better cough it up, brother. Diddy's lawyer just said he likes to buy in bulk as far as the baby oil goes. Alright, y'all. Let's see what Reddit got going on. What is the most overrated food you're convinced people are just pretending to enjoy? I definitely think Chipotle's overrated. I definitely think ramen is overrated. And crab legs. I mean, the list is long. Sea cucumber, yuck. Leaving tails on the shrimp. Why? I hate when people do that. I feel like the answer for a lot of people is grapefruit, but I love grapefruit. Grapefruit is good for you, but it is nasty. Bacon strips smells like bacon, but I just can't get into it. Pepperoni. Those giant milkshakes with absurd toppings like a slice of cake, a jumbo swirly lollipop, and cotton candy. Yeah, it looks pretty, but who's eating all that crap? Foods with gold flakes. Cake with fondant. Those cakes with that fondant on top is so nasty and dry. I'm convinced that 4 billion or so people who love their food 10-star spicy hot are simply engaged in an elaborate conspiracy to troll me personally. Somebody said the McRib. The McRib is nasty. Twizzlers. I love me some Twizzlers. Don't hate on Twizzlers. Raw oysters. Red Bull. Yuck. Kombucha. Yuck. Caviar. Yuck. Cauliflower pizza. I've had some decent cauliflower pizza, but it's definitely something that I could go the rest of my life without ever eating again. Kale, crumble cookies, those things are just nasty and way too sweet. Starbucks coffee, truffle oil, liver, gross. Avocados are okay with guacamole. Twinkies, yeah, if you're eating a Twinkie in 2024, something's wrong with you. What secret do you suspect someone you know is keeping from you? That they're pregnant. My mom, that she sold my necklace and bracelet that I had as a kid to fund my old sister's graduation party. I remember seeing it in her jewelry box one day, and then a couple of weeks later, it wasn't there after the party. I do remember going to a pawn shop with her and waiting in the car. When I graduated, I didn't get a party or anything. I asked her about it recently, and she just gets mad. I think my dogs know. I think my dog knows more than she lets on. Dogs be knowing. They be looking at you real crazy. And it's like, what? What is going on? I don't know. I think my mom is starting to lose her faith in Jehovah's Witness religion, but doesn't want to admit it. I don't think she wants to admit she wasted 40 years on religion that isn't true. She tried raising me and my two half-brothers in a religion, but we all left after we realized that it's nothing but a doomsday cult run by a real estate company. I live near the American border and shop there all the time. My mom used to go there before I was born, but hasn't been in decades. She refuses to get a passport now to go shop with me or vacation with me. Nothing will sway her. When asked, she says she doesn't want to ever go to the States. At the point, I think she must have a warrant or something. She's definitely lying about something. She won't even go to her dream vacation spot because she would have to go through the U.S. I suspect my friend might be hiding something about their relationship. They've been acting a bit distant lately, and I've noticed they avoid talking about their partner. It feels like there's more going on beneath the surface, maybe some issues they're not ready to share. I just hope they know I'm here for them. I think my boyfriend doesn't want to tell me that his parents don't like me. Girl, if you think they don't like you, they probably don't. He ain't got to tell you. I'm pretty sure my parents were swingers. The signs were everywhere. I think my mom is a lesbian. I saw some stuff on her phone that got me thinking. Then I looked back and remember she was always too friendly with my college girlfriends, commenting how good they look. If I'm not a lesbian, then at least she's bi. Do you even want to know? I wouldn't want to know. I think my dad might be in massive debt. My mom has had debt on and off for decades, but it's not good. Has been for a while. My dad is about 70 and says he can never retire, even though he won't get any more Social Security if he keeps waiting and could keep working part-time and collect Social Security. So I'm guessing he makes more working 80 hours a week or so than he would working part-time and collecting Social Security, and their bills are not high, so I suspect debt. Are your parents not married? Some of these are so long. I think my high school chemistry teacher may recently be a drug dealer. Breaking Bad. They turned me in for what they did that they turned me in for. I got a feeling my friend's seeing someone but hasn't told me yet. I never wanted to believe my dad was stealing from his job as a road worker. I lied to myself for a long time, but one day when I got home, all the signs were there. Stupid. I have a friend who's... I'm done because that just made me laugh. Alright, let's see. What's one TV show that seems more and more like real life? Probably Homeland. Homeland used to seem so crazy, and now it just seems like just real with all the wars and conspiracies and crime. House of Cards, too. The government is really effed up. Somebody said Ordinary People, Handmaid's Tale, Rick and Morty, Black Mirror, Veep, The Simpsons, Twilight Zone, Boondocks. Alright. Let's get into my story times.
Chicago Wednesday. I'm Kamala Harris, and today I'll be showing you my own job. Wow. Yeah, making these. We all love a whopper. Did you work at this location? No, but it still signifies 1 in 3 Americans will work at McDonald's at least once in their life. It is America. Okay. Let's go get a whopper or something. Yeah. I'm sure.
everything about this is funny. People that can do that Kamala voice just crack me up, y'all.
POV. I put a ghost in my dad's photo to see how he would react. He didn't realize at the start. He came upstairs to pray. Then started reading the Bible. The children of Israel gave to the Levites their cities. POV.
Why he mess with his daddy like that? I rebuke it.
There's a special hell for women who, after they find out that their husband has SA children, still stays with him. For those of you who do not keep up with Latino Chisme, I'm here to update you. She's a Latina influencer. She goes by Daisy89. She has almost 3 million followers on TikTok. And this is her husband, Jesus Cortez Padilla. In the state of California, he was arrested on charges of luring children as young as 13 to essay them. When Daisy found out about his arrest, she came on TikTok acting like she was just a vulnerable wife who just found out that her husband has been involved in such crimes against children. I had no idea. Believe me, I'm just as shocked as you are when I found out. She has even gone online asking for money because she was now a single mother. Come to find out, she's the one that bailed him out. All this time, she's been telling her followers that her and her husband are done. Well, a video surfaced that she uploaded. Her biggest mistake was that an image of him sitting in her living room through a mirror surfaced. And she said what had happened was he has every right to see his children. Huh? Wait a minute. He was arrested on SA charges, and you're going to defend him and allow him to come see your children? What mother will allow a pedo like that come and visit the children? Forget that. These two have been sharing a bed this whole time. We're just finding out about it now. Well, brands and followers are dropping like leaves in the fall because everyone in this community is shocked, not just because she's an influencer, but she's a mother, that she would allow this man back into her life if he ever left, knowing what she knows. See, in my world, that's a deal breaker. You're one of them. You do not belong in my home or near my children.
Listen, it's Hispanic Heritage Month, and I'm here for this Hispanic chisme. I just found out from my husband that means gossip. The few words he knows that one.
I want my whole family on the block like that. Just so they can hate each other in the same neighborhood. Niggas, man. Niggas. Niggas be trifling.
I blame you for that.
I'm trying to say is this. I respect your show, respect what you're doing, but the most important thing is there's got to be a solution. Because this has been going on in the industry for a whole bunch of years, for decades. And at the same time, nobody wants it to be true. It shouldn't have to be true. Because if we don't fix it and do something about it, history will constantly
repeat itself. Now, Shug, you said something early on that I want to get clarification for the audience, Shug. You said early on you can't just look at Diddy in isolation. You said this was done to him. He learned from others, and it was done to him, and then he did to others. To me, that sounds like what I hear when people are talking about abusive situations. You know, hurt people, that someone was sexually abused, they wind up being a perpetrator. Is that what you're suggesting about Sean Combs, that he was sexually abused and he now sexually abuses?
Yeah, I think that's absolutely right. I think he repeat what was done to him. And like I said, if you look at Russell Simmons, you know the truth. Andre Rail, you know the truth. Clyde Davis, you know the truth. Jimmy Iovine, you know the truth. It was at a point where it's like a whole sex trade, because you take Nicole from the Pussycat Dolls, she pushed the line for people to participate. She was messing with Jimmy Iovine, but Jimmy Iovine was married to one of the most incredible women in the world named Vicky, and she used to go around and sing that song and change the lyrics to make it put Vicky down. So there's not certain things that all of a sudden you got this. The industry is a quick business. It's been like that for a long time. And the casting couch is real, but it's for women and men. But far from all that, I think the most important thing is I feel like they should let Puffy tell his truth. I'm quite sure he's going to expose a lot of people. I'm sure he's going to move forward with it. But I don't think it should be a situation like the Epstein thing where they found him hanging from the ceiling and dead before the truth come out.
Do you believe
I think that truth needs to be...
Do you believe that Diddy is in danger in prison, and do you have advice for him based on what you just said?
Well, the first advice I have, I don't ever want to say he's in danger, and neither should he say that. Because once he gets to the point where they feel he's going to be suicidal to himself, harmful to himself, once they put him on suicide watch, you have a right to nothing. No socks, no drawers, no t-shirt, no blanket, no sheets. You asshole naked in a cell as a crazy man. Prison and jail is a negative environment. If somebody can do something to them to get a name for themselves, they're going to actually do it. Or they can do whatever they feel they got to do to prove themselves. But we also got to learn. We got to learn from our mistakes. Everything don't have to be a mistake. You got to better yourself. But we all know what we signed up for in life. So if I signed up to be a football player, I knew I'm going to get hit and I'm going to hurt some motherfuckers too. I signed up to be in the music business and the entertainment business. If you factor right to being a black man, there's certain things you got to look at for the challenges. If they can't take the money from you, they take you from the money by putting you in prison. That's a fact. In Puffy's situation, he should go and get his time out the way. Not no life sentence. If he can get a lesser time, he should jump on it because he had a great run. I'm in prison right now. I had a great run. So I don't go mad. I don't wake up mad. I've been locked up for 10 years, and I ain't had a bad day yet. And there's a lot of things we can do to help each other, and it's never too late for help. God bless us to have a voice. Let's use our voice. I had told Puppy a while back. I told T.D. Jackson a while back. Shit, come on, collect calls. We can politic. There's one thing for certain, one thing for sure. He's just not going to walk away with one scratch on it.
Do you think that Diddy...
He can do so...
Do you think Diddy knows enough that it's a very delicate balance that maybe investigators will want to know these other names and greatly reduce his exposure to criminality to time versus what people would do to keep him quiet?
Number one, I've been knowing him a long time. And we was friends. We're not enemies, but we were friends. He's not a dummy. So he's smart enough to work his magic. On top of that, this man right here, he's been involved with the FBI and most of his career. He got powerful people. One of his partners who started his company with drug money, President Obama got him out of prison. So it's not like he don't have no moves. He But I don't think nobody should just count him out. I don't think he gonna lay down and just crawl in the corner and die. He probably going through a lot of shit right now because he probably going through a lot of withdrawals for the drugs. But the industry got him on drugs. One of the worst mistakes I could have made was protecting my artist is doing a deal at Interscope. When my artist used to pull up in valet, the Rodox building, they'd get out, they smell like weed. They clothes smell like weed. When they made it to any office, it would smell like weed. Those guys are my artists. They didn't do cocaine to my artists. Because once they got on cocaine, once they got on drugs, once they got on alcohol, and that's when the weird stuff happened. And I think that's what took Puffy down that lane. David, you gotta remember, Clyde Davis, Russell Simmons, Andre Ariel, Diamond, come on. Couldn't believe it. Alcohol, drugs, he compromised his manhood. Because he was taught that. He got Usher as a kid. They never recorded no songs, but alcohol, drugs, sex. Justin Bieber. And see, they do these things to take control. They're not doing, there's nothing wrong with being gay. If you choose to be gay, that's your preference. But they doing this to people for control. It's a power situation.
Suge the name, Barack, TJ, Justin Bieber, Usher, like, he done named everybody. He want them old heads just to be on the phone talking all day, but the fact that they on the phone with Suge Knight, I mean, look, Suge, when he gonna do his truth? Because Suge is no angel by far. I'm speechless on everything. I can't even get over all them names he was naming. The car literally crashed through the restaurant where they was trying to eat. It's wild.
Get your dick up and drive that motherfucking truck!
Not the inside camera on the truck.
Girl, you know I'm able to
Not a soldier in the army of the Lord. Alright, y'all, that's the show. We had a lot of fun. We'll be back tomorrow. Y'all stay safe and blessed.